All right, we back, y'all. I'm gonna bring Coach Clemons back. Just some closing words, real quick.
Yo, yo,
What's
yeah, that
up,
joint.
man?
It is 10:45. Like I said, I ain't realized that another hour flew by that fast though. But 'cause I started talking like my homie, like I said, Shonda
Yeah, shit
is like
just
my
flying by.
she my producer, so she be giving me emailing me questions and all that for me. You know what I'm saying? So I won't go off on a tangent too much. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I can
yeah,
always
yeah. She know,
still
look,
know where I'm going.
she got a lot of wins over there. She
Yeah,
a lot of wins over there.
yeah,
Definitely,
Shonda definitely doing the thing over that joint. Like she.
definitely, I definitely see the wins. Girls going to school too. Can't beat that.
She definitely got girls going to school too, though.
Yeah.
Like you right about that. She doing that. Like that's my dog. I have to salute her all the time. Like she
All right.
definitely helped me get this joint going all the time.
What's
Yeah,
up, BK? My
always
man,
help.
my man, BK.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like people started. I think people started joining some more too and all that too. So I was like, yeah, I knew I was. Like Jones was talking. He was like, yeah, you see, gonna break my record.
Nah, man.
But Jones helped
Nah.
me pop it off. He don't understand. Like he really helped me pop it off. Like
Yeah, nah, that was look. I mean, I tell people, what's up, BK? How you, man? Nah, but I tell people all the time, man, Jones, he's 6'8". He got the look, you know what I'm
mhm.
saying? He from up north, New York, he
Right.
just, but I say, man, once you get to know him, man, he a great dude, man. You just,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Jones real
saying?
calm.
You just, he just got that whole, that whole New York where he ain't, if he don't know you, he don't know
Mhm.
you. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that.
Yeah, 'cause that was like that. That's what I was telling him when I had him on. We was talking about. I was like, when I used to come to the practices a couple of times, I was like, yeah, C was like, no, it's all good. I was like, yeah. I said, you don't be talking though.
Yeah, hey, with his practice time, he in full fledged
Oh
is yeah,
man,
he's right there. He's like he got blinders on. He
yeah.
he ready to get to it.
Like I said, I've been to a few. I've been to a couple of practices. You know what I'm saying? At big schools, small schools.
Right,
Mid-level schools,
right.
however, whatever. Messing with his age.
PWI, HBCU, right.
PWI, HBCU. Like he is definitely y'all as a staff definitely are like super tuned in and tapped in to what's going on. I've used you know what I'm saying, I've used the practice plan that you done that like I remember coming to y'all practice and you giving me y'all plan or whatever.
Right,
And
right,
I used that joint like for what my kids could do. Like when I was, coaching
right.
AAU, used it. It kind of went through it, and I was like, yo, this
So,
kind of makes sense. You know what
cause
I'm saying?
back when I was doing my own thing, I kind of would just write my stuff down. You know what I'm saying? Just write it down, boom, boom, boom. But once I got with Jones and saw he got it away, man. Jones is detailed to the T. So
Hmm.
I mean, like I told you earlier, man, I just try to learn as much as I can from him.
Oh yeah, it seems like he definitely don't mind passing on, you know what I'm saying, passing on the knowledge, you know
Oh
what I'm saying,
yeah,
and stuff like that. Like he a
yeah,
good dude. And it seems like we all around like everybody's like, you know what I'm saying, kind of into the same stuff. It's probably like another reason why it all works out, you know what I'm saying? Like, because
right.
everybody's kind of in tune to like the same kind of stuff, kind of like the same type of
Yep.
things or whatever. How did you meet Jones? Did you already know him? You know what I'm saying, when you wanted to
I
start coaching?
mean, I mean, when like I said, Antoine was in here earlier. Antoine
Oh,
Perry. He was a, he played in Nova State. He was
okay.
assistant
Sure.
coach, Jones. So I got to know, just
Hmm.
just from being up there with Antoine and Kyle, kind
Hmm.
of, both of them was like, that go Twan right there.
Right,
That's
so
him.
you just
Look,
popped
look.
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
he must have heard me. He must have heard me talking about him.
Right,
That's
you felt
yeah. That's him right there, God University. But I mean, that's really how I met him. And then, you know, me and Jones just, just kind of was just like a more of I'm a high school coach, AAU coach, and
it.
he a college coach. He would come in and check out us at at nationals. And
He said, you rang?
what's up, young Twiz? Young Twiz got that guard at university jumping
I
right now
like it.
too.
I like it. You know what I'm saying? People hit me up. I always, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if any of the people that hit me, like actually I hit him when like they told me they was, but I
Yeah,
like
he
what he
got.
do, so I
Nah, he got
respect.
it jumping, man. I'm proud of him, man. Proud of him. He got it.
I
You know,
know.
he doing some good things, man. Making me proud, man.
The trainer look good. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize until one day me and you was talking like y'all really family. You know what I'm saying? Like really
Yeah,
family.
yeah. Nah, that's me. That's like, I've been around him since he was probably 10 years old, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, and really like, like really like when they won the state championship at Booker T,
Mm-hmm.
like that same night after they won, we at Entourage, you know what I'm saying? He with me,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Entourage.
this, yeah,
Man, I remember
yeah,
Entourage.
like
Man.
that's how, after they won the state, you know what I'm saying? That's, oh, you know what the age was, I was,
Right. Oh
but
yeah, he had big fun at the win
right,
of the state title. They get to go to Entourage and get on the red wall.
right. We,
I know about that. I know all about it.
yeah, yeah.
Mm. You
Good
know what I'm saying?
times,
So
man. Good
real good
times.
times in the city.
Yeah.
Woo-wee.
I mean, I was going, oh, because I know you a Hampton guy.
Mhm.
I
Look at
remember,
PJ.
yeah, Entourage, yeah, Graves, no, Graves, no. But I remember, them little events that used to be at the Nova
Oh yeah.
with Hot Dice
Hot
Entertainment.
dice in them, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah. I didn't know the heavy. I did
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I mean, I'm
That was
old.
some,
I did the party days. I did the parties heavy duty.
yeah.
You
That
know what I'm
whole
saying? I did
Entourage. I mean, that whole Nova, man, with that Hot Dice was,
they had it popping. I ain't gonna lie. They
yeah,
had every Saturday. Hot dice had something going on. I
yeah,
just seen one of them not too long ago when I was in DC too.
yeah.
But
I
they
felt like,
definitely had it popping.
hey, when that joint was like, we was like out of town somewhere, man.
Hmm. They had a good run.
They
They had a
did.
good run. I think homie was in here earlier too. I think he must follow you, Terry.
Oh yeah,
He was
yeah,
in here
yeah.
earlier
Yeah,
too.
he
So
was.
yeah,
Yeah, he was. He
yeah.
was. Yep, T Web. Yeah, I mean
T.
that's my
Will
guy.
was in here.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
those was good runs. I don't know if everybody knew that about you, that you was in that lane for a little while. That you did the party lane and everything.
Yeah, nah, not everybody, because I try to, unless you really know me. But
Right.
but I mean that's why Terry was in here, because I did
Hmm.
a lot of business with him for real.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
that was when
Uh,
I was, trying to get that money for the AAU squad, man. I had
right,
to
right.
had to
Hustle it
hustle it
up.
up. Yeah, I had to hustle it up and make sure that, because I ain't with that asking boo for everything. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Cause you
I'm gonna figure out how to get it
figure it
done.
out. That's how you gotta do, figure it out. It's so crazy. I was talking to Corey about how he knew my old heads, and my man just tapped in, the sneaker shop. He got
Okay.
in Florida now. That's I knew Corey, that's one of my dudes that Corey was real cool with. It. His name is Corey too. That's crazy.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My old heads, my 50 and up crew almost.
Right.
You
Right. Right.
know what I'm
You
saying?
That's
Now I
good
was bringing
company
up.
right there.
Oh no, for
Good
sure.
company.
You know what I'm saying? So like I was telling you, I was bringing you back on, man. That joint, like I didn't know that 2 hours had went by, but
No.
like I said, I always like thank everybody for coming on, and like I said, like me and you had put it together a minute ago. Then we had a whole lot going on,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
had took
Yeah.
a little break myself. Like
Right.
um, I had went like I think this is episode 12. I had went like 2.5 months straight. You know what I'm saying? On
Yeah.
Tuesdays, what I'm saying, I had to change from Sunday to Tuesday. I was going hard for like 2.5 months. Then what I'm saying, I'm gonna talk to Day Day. Day Day gonna help me put some stuff together with like the Apple Music, Apple, the Apple situation with getting the stuff on Apple, getting the podcast up there, doing some other stuff, and I
Okay.
talked to Twan about some podcast stuff before too. He told
Yeah.
me about equipment, so I'm just reaching out because I said I still think I'm gonna try to keep it going even after the pandemic. And we
Yeah.
spoke on Kindle too because Kindle just popped up, but I
Okay. Yeah.
think I
There you
still
go.
want to keep it going. After the pandemic, even during the AAU season, if it come back around regular next year, reach out to my AAU guys. Like, I got Van. Van is from
Yep.
DC. Van told me he'd get on at any time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
I think. Man. I think you should keep it pushing forward, man, because you gotta,
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's a nice situation, man.
yeah.
Keep it rolling, man.
No, I
You know,
appreciate it.
you never
I
know
said
what
I'm
it
gonna
might.
put something into it. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you never
put
know what
something
it
into
can. I mean, what it might, and you know enough people to
it.
make it
Mm-hmm.
work. You know what I'm saying? Like you know enough people to
Mm-hmm.
make it work, and you in the right, you know, right. You around the right folks there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Cause I kind of want to do it like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wanted some of it when I bring Van on and my man Dane that I was telling you about and Chris, the earlier guests, like, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, Corey, for sure. You know what I'm saying? They were kind of like educational guys to like on that recruitment side for kids and parents. And then like, I kind of like what they doing too, you know, celebrating what they doing. And then other people like yourself and, I had JD from VCU on. He's probably the only white guest that I've had on, but I
Right.
really like JD. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I
good
like
dude.
celebrating. Yeah, JD's a real good dude.
Yeah,
So, but I like celebrating. People of what I'm saying, that's in our culture, that's in
J,
basketball, to celebrate
JD.
what you guys are doing.
JD looked out for my daughter. You know, my daughter go to VCU, and
Yeah.
he looked out. She was working with on the basketball program. He
Oh,
made
that's dope.
sure, yeah, he made sure that she ain't really have to do much and still got still got that
Mhm.
work study. You know what I
Oh yeah,
mean?
that's dope.
He looked out for her. You know what I'm saying?
That's how crazy a basketball do that. Basketball did that for you.
JD, good dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Good dude.
Basketball did that for you, you know what I'm saying, all through basketball or whatever. So I always wanna get something from you that I could take, you know what I'm saying, that I could take that I can give, you know what I'm saying, pass on like I said before, like we was comparing your path to like Diesel and Joe Brown
Right.
that actually played at Norfolk State and just trailblaze, what you did in the area, going from playing at Salem, you know what I'm saying, to your coach putting that bug in your ear about you being a coach, and then you going from JV to JUCO. Now the JUCO, you know what I'm saying, is looking like it's taking off to another level. Like you was an intricate part of that, you know what I'm saying, like of a JUCO program in the area, kind of like being born, you know what I mean? So like you said, Wood started it, but they wasn't part of the NJCAA, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like not to take nothing away from what he did, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like you pushed that culture forward over there with that. You won 20 plus games over there, and then boom, you got the Norfolk State all off grind, all off you know what I'm saying, all off you, all off your own accord, you know what I'm saying? Like no handouts and all that. Like,
Yeah.
so, you know what I'm saying? I just want you to speak to that, to the people about not giving up, perseverance, you know what I'm saying, and believing in yourself, you know what I'm saying, and making it happen.
Yeah.
What you think about
Like I said, man, like I said earlier, that little round ball has done a lot,
that?
for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I done seen things I never thought I would be able to see, traveling and
Hmm.
just being around these student athletes and being able to, just to get them everything that I was.
You see, you know he
Man,
gonna come in talking crazy.
Kofi ain't been in all night. Soon as he come in, man, he talking crazy, man.
Come in talking crazy.
Yeah. What's the score to the game, Cole? What's the score to the game? Is your Houston boys doing anything or what, man?
I think Houston's still winning too. I just peeked back up. I think Houston's still winning. What
There
up,
go my
Ant?
man. Yeah, they go Ant.
That's another
That's my
old
boy.
head.
Yeah,
He
that's
an
my
old
guy.
head now. No, Ant
That's
an
my.
old head.
Yeah,
Not
I
taking
love
up
Ant,
on him.
man. I love
No,
Ant to
Ant is
death,
a
man.
good kid. Love Ant to death.
I love that's
Love
that. I
Ant.
love Ant, man. That's my dude there. But
He one of my old heads from when I first started coaching. He was around.
yeah. But it just look at Grace. Grace still here talking about Lakers losing, man.
Right. Lakers up two. Lakers up two right now.
Yeah, but I mean, I just, trying to, man, just get the kids, all the game that
Mm-hmm.
maybe, I didn't get, as a youngster. Just trying to
Mm-hmm.
make sure they receive it. I'm gonna give it to them, and
Right.
if they like it or don't like it, I'm gonna give it to them, and I'm gonna make sure that you know they gotta listen, man, because
Mm-hmm.
I just always feel like kids really not gonna play
Mm-hmm.
as hard as you want them to play until they know that you really care about them. So
Yeah.
I just try to show them, and make sure that they know I genuinely, I'm genuine about me caring about them and their well-being. So and then we'll get to the basketball, but you got to make sure that they, and they know I care and I want the best for them, and whatever that may be, I want the best for them. And I just always been, that, and then everything else kind of, fall in line, man, with that. And I just, preach to them like, yo, man, basketball can give you a lot of. It's like 94 feet of opportunity, man. And you just,
that's a good one.
You know what I'm saying? It's 94 feet of opportunity. It's what you make out of it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make the most out of it. Like, I tell people all the time, like, man, hey, you dream of playing college basketball or going to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? For me, I made a decision, you know what I mean, for my daughter's sake. Hey, it didn't work out, but then it came back full circle where, boom, I get to coach on the D1 level. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's I mean, like I say, man, I'm living the dream, man. You know what I mean? I get to wake up every day.
You meant to give me that one, but that was dope.
I wake up every day and get to go to work and do something that I would do for free.
Word.
I mean,
sweatsuits and shit. Wear Nikes.
Yo, and when I was working a regular job, man, I was like waking up like, man, I don't feel like going to work, man. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to go to work. I'm working in the school system. I'm working on the shipyard. Shit, but now I get to, I go to the basketball gym every day. Like,
wow, that's a good one right there, yo. I might take that one from you. See, I might put that on my wall. Basketball is 94 feet of opportunity. You make the best of it. Woo! Did you coin that? Did somebody give you that, or you just did that? I like that one. That's a good one.
Hey, man, I heard so much stuff on these Zooms, man, and just pieced it together to put it to my own,
No, yeah, I've been doing a lot of Zooms. You're right.
Yeah,
I got a lot of stuff from them. You do get a lot of stuff from them. It's so crazy, but nah, I like that one. That's gonna be my little snip that I take from them. That's a real dope one. That's something like Meach did with the write your own story. That's t-shirt. Right. That's t-shirt worthy right there.
Right.
You might see that on a Nike tee. I might put that on your tee when I get to you. I'm gonna give you yours and Jones at the same time, dog. I got them joints sitting right here beside me.
Okay,
I said, man, I ain't worth for nothing, yo. I got like 7. I've had 12. You my 12th person. So right now I got 8 of them so far. And my man just I meant to shout him out at the beginning. He gonna kill me. I'll do him on the next one. One of my homies, one of my good friends. He ain't gonna really care, but he like a solid partner. Like he helped me invest in some more tees and sweatshirts and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be giving out.
Gotta have solid dudes around you, man. Gotta have solid.
That's my dude. We like 20, 30 years in. That's my man since we was 17. You know what I'm saying? So he did that for me. And I got them joints right here looking at me right beside me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mailed none of them. I still got them right here. So I'm gonna start to do. I'm gonna do that and get them out. Cause I just got a couple more in the mail the other day that I just got to get my stamp put on it. But I really like that, yo. That is a lot though. It's 94 feet of opportunity. You make it what you make it. You know what I'm saying? Like something that you made it something. You know what I mean?
I mean, and I I kind of was able to do it, from the, like I say, man, I was just coaching JV, man. You know what I'm saying? I was just coaching JV a few years ago.
Because it ain't been that long. Like, it really hasn't been that long.
I mean, I'm 8. Well, I'm going into my 6th year. I coached 2 years JUCO. I'm 8 years removed from coaching JV basketball, man.
Word.
You know, I mean, like, and then I never coached varsity. You know, I was just the assistant.
Yeah, I remember you was assistant coach with D Nice at Booker T. You know what I'm saying? Going up to varsity.
So you know me. I'm always pay homage to D Nice. You know what I'm saying? Pastor Perry gave me that start and made me kind of believe that I might be able to really do this.
And you think eventually, like Corey was saying, is that one of your end goals, like to have your own college program?
Yeah, no question. Now Corey said D1. I'm cool with whatever D2, D3, D1, whatever it may be.
Mhm.
I just, I eventually want to have my own program.
Right. I mean, yeah,
Like
'cause I know
that's
you'll be successful at any level of it because you're gonna put the grind
yeah,
into it. So
yeah.
yeah, I
Like
know.
I'd be cool with a V State. I'm good with
Mhm.
that. Just um, I and if it's a D1, you could say ECU. That would be love. To be in a situation like that. Or I mean, I grew up a UNC fan, so that would
Yeah,
be
you and
the
me both.
yeah. I mean, that would be the what I'm saying. That would be the top
Mhm.
situation. But
That museum is incredible, yo. That was my first time going there, yo, and I'm a Carolina fan. Last summer I went to that museum. I couldn't believe it. I don't even know if it was the summer, but yeah, it was last summer I went for the first time ever. So now I'm dying to get back. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I grew up. I mean, now that I'm a college coach, I can't really, what I'm
Mhm.
saying.
Right.
I can't bleed Carolina blue like I used to, but because I'm
It's
all
green
about
and
this green
gold.
and gold, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm all about this green and gold, but
Mhm.
that would be, like I mean, like I tell people all the time, even when I was coaching at Brown and Stratton, I was coaching like I was in the Ding Dome. You know what I'm saying? Like I was at UNC.
Word.
That was my UNC. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
That's how I carried it when I coached JV at Kickinton.
Right.
That joint was like me coaching Carolina. I used that same analogy with somebody else. We
Yep.
was talking about something, and my man just got a JV job over in Hampton or whatever. I was like, yo, when I coached JV, it was like coaching Georgetown or coaching North Carolina to me.
Yep.
Like you couldn't
Yep.
tell me that my JV, I ran that joint like it was a varsity program. You know what I'm saying? I kind of ran practice just like Coach Thomas ran practice on varsity, and then added my own little stuff into it because it was my first time being a head coach, and I was like, I ain't even interviewed for it. He just gave me the joint. He just called me one day and was like, yo, what up, B? You know, you've been around. I like you. I need a JV coach. You want it? And I was like, yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, yeah, I want it.
Just like
Can I get a minute to think about it? But
yeah,
yeah, I
because
want
I mean, for me, I coached. Like I told you, JV at Booker T,
it.
coached at Brown and Stratton, coached with Buddha 17 B team, and then Norfolk State. I never been on an interview. Like
Wow.
now I might have came and like sat down with with the AD, but with that like with Blackwell at
Mhm.
Brown and Stratton, but I never not a formal like interview though,
Right.
or in front of a panel or anything like that. So it's just a blessing, man. Like it's so I mean, I got a few more years to put in this work as an assistant, and then hopefully something to take off,
Yeah,
and
I'm
try to
sure
have
it
my own
will because
program.
you're gonna have the background for it, and then you're gonna have people like Jones in your corner, Boo in your corner, shit,
Yeah,
even Brown, because Brown was a head coach. Like I said, I didn't know that at first. You know what I'm saying? The coach that's on
yeah,
staff
yeah.
with
He
you.
was nah Brown, and it's just man, like I tell people all the time, man. It's blessed, man. You know what I mean? I'm blessed, man. Blessed. Like I said, I never had to change my address, man.
Yeah, that's real dope. So, like I said, I ain't gonna hold you all night. I done had you for 2.5. You know what I
Right.
mean? And this week, you know what I'm saying, they got me working early. I go to work in the morning tomorrow because of the holiday and all that. But
They changed the shift this week.
yeah, changed my shift this week, and then like I said, I don't got to worry about Kamora doing the Zoom here. She goes to her aunt's house to do it, so they kind of help her make sure everything is situated. But
That's good.
you
That's
know,
good.
like I said, man, I had to bring you back on because the last hour just closed on us, and I wanted to bring it
Right.
back and close it out properly. I got me a great. I don't even know. Like I said, I don't know if you meant to do that or not because I normally ask, what I'm saying, everybody to give me a gem. You know what I'm saying, like that
Right.
I make my
Right.
little highlight out of for me. When I'm promoting it of the last person that I had on. But that's a really dope one right there, and I think I'm gonna use that a lot. You know what I'm saying when I'm
Yeah.
around the
Yeah.
kids. Because it
Yeah.
really is
Nah.
a lot of opportunity on the court, 94 feet of opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You can make the best of it. You can do well. You know what I'm saying? Give it your all, or you can give it shit, and that's what you're
Yeah.
going to get back out of it. You know
Simple
what
as
I mean?
that, man. That is just it's just that simple though, really.
It
And
really is.
basketball, if you respect the game and put in, like you're supposed to, it's gonna be good to you, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's been great to me. It's been great, man. And I
Yeah,
got,
that's real dope.
a lot of more years for it to keep being
Yeah.
great to me.
Oh yeah, you
Because
young. You young in this thing.
because I'm gonna keep working. You know what I'm saying? That's all I know. I don't know
You
nothing else.
definitely young. You definitely young in this thing. So hopefully we can get back the high school season this year, and like when you out on the trail, and you know what I'm saying. I like when we going out on late night dinners after we get back to that, get some normalcy around here.
Yeah,
Hopefully this
yeah.
COVID go away so we can, so we can do that. Cause I was telling my lady all the time, like, where you at? I said, we going to get something to eat after the game. You know what I'm saying? Me
Gotta
and
get
Matt was
something to
talking
eat.
about that the other night, how we would always do that. You know what I'm saying? After the games and stuff like that. So, I cherish everything that we do, man, and everything you do for me. Everything that you've done for me previously, and everything that you probably going to continue to do with me with basketball, outside of hoops, helping these young men. Like I said, uh, for them to be able to see what you do, like to salute you. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a child that's in the same realm. Destiny is like what 19, 20 years old now.
About to be 21, man.
About to be 21, yikes. So she's in the
Yeah,
mix of kids that like that you've been coaching and you've been helping. So she
yeah,
see it firsthand that kids know her dad from like being Coach CJ and being,
yeah.
and helping.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
I
And
mean,
saying stuff like that.
yeah. I mean, Chase and PJ, those
hmm
are dudes. You know what I mean? They like very good friends.
hmm So
Very
all
good.
those
Yeah. So
guys, you
that's
gotta think how many more guys it is that's like that she might have went to school with, or that she may
yeah.
know, like you put the thing together for her at VCU. Being a
Right.
father, being a young black dude, making decisions to take care of your family the proper way, and then definitely going about your career path, going back to school, finishing college, doing your thing there, and then, getting a job and doing what you want to do. Like you said, living your dream, never changing your address from the 757 and being able to do what you want to do. So I wanted to get you up here. And I don't know if I'm the first, but I haven't seen you on nobody else's joints. You know
Nah,
what I'm
nah. And you actually
saying?
look. I mean, I
I'm
gotta
causing
answer a lot of
problems.
questions, man. I gotta
Yeah, I'm
answer
causing problems. That's what
a
I
lot of
like. That's what I
because
like.
people. I'm like, yo, man, this ain't really my thing. But me and you gotta, you know what I mean? It's all love. So I had to make sure I come up, you know what I mean, and
hmm
do this, But I had a good time, man. I mean, this was
Nah,
nice,
for sure, for
nice,
sure.
man. I
Appreciate
really
it. So
enjoyed myself.
yeah, no doubt. And then when I start looping back around when I do the in-person joints, because I've been talking to one of my other dudes. He was in here earlier, like I said, to help do some stuff. One of my homies that helped sponsor some stuff to get me some T-shirts and all that. He was telling me, yo, buy you some equipment and go on the road. Too many college coaches. You might be able to do some interviews at their offices and stuff like that. I
Telling
was like, yo, I didn't even think about that.
nah,
You know what I'm
you could
saying?
do
Like,
it, man. I'm telling you, you could do it, man. It could
so I
be,
didn't even think about that.
it could jump, man. You know what I'm saying?
So
And you got the right personality for it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no, I appreciate it. So I'm gonna try to take it and do some more stuff with it. I'm gonna put some more plans together, and then I got some good. I'm gonna wrap with you offline probably later on this week because I got some. What's up, basketball head? This one of my. I met him through doing this because he knows Dane. He a New York guy that knows a whole lot of like New York history of basketball and all that up there. New York guys like real
Okay.
good New York players and all that. So I met him through doing this. He
Yeah,
pushes the
yeah.
culture. He does
I
his
need,
own live show.
yeah, I need to tap in with him then.
Yeah, he does a live show up there too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He talking about past his bedtime. You and me both, B. And I'm gonna call you B because I want to get you back after Brittany. So we'll put it together then. But I'm gonna talk to you about some other stuff offline, about some stuff that I'm trying to bring to the town, like some stuff that I'm gonna be doing at the sportsplex with in the local area, running past you to see I gotta run my ideas by you
Right,
to see how you
right.
think,
That's
what I'm saying,
right.
what you think about them or whatever. But what I'm saying? Yo, salute, boss. Like I said,
Yeah.
he another dude that does something similar to this. Like he pushing the culture and he's bringing the New York stuff back, and his stuff is real good. He be having some OGs up there. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I think he's a little older than us, but he brings some OGs up, some young guys up. It's like a whole. This joint has all been real dope. Like this COVID has pushed creative and pushed the creative culture like real heavy too lately too. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, no, it has. It has.
we're gonna get a lot of all of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just gotta keep it going though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
this
That's why
time
I had to
made
get
us
you back up here. Yeah, I had to
right.
make sure I got you up here to keep it going because of what I initially said that I was gonna have you on. People,
Right.
people was like, "Yo, C coming on, you got C." So I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "It's another dude. I'm gonna try to get on that people gonna be shocked. I ain't even gonna. You already know who it is because me and you talked about him before. It's one of your
Right.
good friends. I said,
Right.
if I pull
Right.
that stunt off, I'm gonna be the man.
Yeah. And
But
I mean, he going I mean, he'll. I mean, he gonna do it. You know what
Rod
I'm saying?
Strickland, ooh, he got Rod Strickland. You got ooh man, I'm tuned in. He got Rod Strickland Sunday. That's one of my favorites.
That's
I'm gonna
yo.
tune
That's
in for sure.
crazy. It's crazy that he just said that because who you talking about? That's who they used to compare him to as an
Oh wow.
NBA. Yeah, as an NBA guy. That's who they used
Yeah.
to say his
So
game was kind of similar to.
I hit him up and asked him before. I told you what his response was, and I told him I was gonna leave him alone. And
Right.
then I told him I was gonna revisit it and come back. Dane is
Yeah.
in. My very
Yeah.
first guest ever. Shout out to Dane. That's my guy. Like
What's
he
up,
helped pop
Dame?
this joint off. He popped this joint off for me in a good way. Like we did a three. Me and you going on 3 hours
Right.
too, but me and
Nah,
Dane did a 3 hour joint, a 3 hour kickoff. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. I was right
So
there, and I was
yeah, you
right
was
there
in
watching. I was
there. Yeah, you
tuned
was
in.
in there. So
Yeah, he
Dane,
look
I was
out.
just trying to see. Yeah, my family for sure.
Yeah,
I
he
was
look
just trying
out
to see.
for
I
us,
got
man.
all your t-shirts right here, yo.
Yeah,
Still, yo, don't kill me. I still do. I appreciate it, Brian. But like I said, I had C on all night. I just want to salute him again. Always, yeah, Dane. Like
yeah.
Dane is a good dude. I'm glad that y'all know each other. Queens get the money. Him and Jones was saying that the last
That's
time
right. That's
I had
right.
Jones on. I said, yeah, here we
Yeah,
go.
he look out for us. Tone, look, this his cousin right
Mm.
here. Tone Gilly say, hey, let me know when cuz come up here. They blood cousins.
Oh,
Yeah,
word.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Nah,
Oh, he
nah,
picked up
yeah.
what we was talking about
Yeah,
already.
he
Yeah,
knew. He
yeah.
knew. Nah, he know. You know what I'm saying? Cuz know. He know. He know.
Look at that Queens get the money. Look at him. Yeah. But nah,
Oh
Dane was
man.
a real dude. Like Dane, I met him through some HU, you know what I'm saying, stuff. And like he helped me pop it off. But I hit him up out of the blue, like, yo, I'm about to try to do a IG live show and I need you to come through or whatever. He was like, for sure. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't nothing to it. Just like everybody I had a couple of people that slow walking me a little bit, and I get it. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
I understand what this is. You know what I mean? Because it's live. Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I ain't mad, but I'm just working, and then more people they're swing back to it. You see, Kel that came through. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
nah, that
He
was
did like
big.
a
That was
2 hours.
big.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that joint
yeah.
ended up everywhere. The joint I did with
Right.
him ended up all over the San Antonio Spurs stuff. So I'm gonna do some in live joints like doing AAUCs, and I talked to Keith. You know what I'm saying? I talked to a few dudes. You know what I'm saying? That I'm gonna try to do some stuff with, but we're gonna
Tone, look
definitely
at
put it together.
yeah, Tone. He said the Rod Strickland gave it up. That's what
Mhm.
gave him yeah.
Oh, that's what gave it up.
Gave
Yeah,
it up.
yeah,
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 yeah.
that's what gave because I mean he knew, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we was and we
Nah, I
go
just
we was
he don't understand. I'm not gonna say I almost said his name, but he don't understand like his story is out there, and I ain't saying I'm the perfect person to put it out there more because it's only an IG joint,
right.
but
But it
his joint
need to
need to be
be
out there. Yeah,
it
man,
need to be
especially for
told, man.
these dudes out here. I don't know if these kids out here really
Yeah.
know. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
because
I
I
think
mean,
he gets skipped
because
over
I
a lot when they talk about dudes. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And he was a
And
dude.
a real dude and I watched him, you know what I mean, from the
Hmm.
fifth, sixth grade up to be that dude, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all
Yeah,
the
he was
way.
a
Like I
dude.
got
You know
I
what
mean
I'm saying? So.
that's it's I
And
mean
he, and he um and he put it in his joint the other day. Like he put
yeah,
the joint me and you was coming on
yeah,
live today. He put it
yeah.
in the story for me the other day too. So he a dude, you know what I'm saying? So like I want him like to get his roses or whatever. And what he doing right now, helping back. He back helping in the town too. So
Yeah,
all
he
of us
is.
is back helping in the town. So it's always a good thing. So yeah, look at Dylan. Dylan done picked it
Yeah.
up too. Man, Lord have mercy.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
done gave
yeah.
too many hints, but I'm
Well, you already
working.
know what time it is, Tone.
Yeah,
All
I'm
love,
working.
yeah. All
Yeah,
love, Tone.
yeah. So I'm gonna work. I'm gonna get them up here. But yeah, see, I got I think I got black. I think I got black. I couldn't find no more green ones. You know what I'm saying? No more green tees. I think I got black and white.
Yeah, I'm
Left.
good with that. I'm good with the.
So we'll put it together, and I'll give you yours, and I'll give you Jones to give to him too. Because I done had them. I had Jones. Jones was what, like the third guest or the second guest? The third, I think. and that was
Right.
2 months ago, and I done had them joints sitting right here in my little man cave slash office for like the
Right.
last two joints. What up, Rico?
What
Rico, you gotta holler at me about the Kobe's. I might have something for you.
what up? What up, man? What up? One of the best in the business right there.
Yeah, yo, his story is crazy too. I'm gonna have to bring creators up here too, like Rico, because he got a crazy story how he just popped off and how me and him, linked up. Just it was real weird, like you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. So and I
I
think
love his
today's
work.
time,
I
man,
love
it's
his work.
crazy. It's
Love his
crazy.
work.
Today's times, I think everybody need to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Everything that people do nowadays, before, because you never know what's going on in
Yeah,
today's world
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah, because you never know. I mean, matter of fact, I got to call Boo after me
Mm,
and you jump off because I mean, it's he gotta make a, you know what I'm saying? He gotta make a,
right.
yeah, he
And
gotta make a,
he up too. He stay up all
yeah,
night.
yeah, he
He
gotta,
up all
you know,
night.
Ted has called me 3 times saying, send the phone number to Boo, send the phone number to Boo. I'm like, man,
Wow.
I'm doing something right now. I can't do it, but I mean, but it's a real situation that, you know what I mean, Boo just want to make the call to make sure the family good. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so
So,
Ted has literally called me 5 times
I
since.
believe it because he wears me half to death.
Yeah, he called me
That's my
5 times.
family. He wears me half to death. But nah, man, I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna probably watch some more of this game before I go to sleep. But
Yo, what's the score?
I
What's the
appreciate it.
score?
It just went away.
What
Somebody got the score before we get out. Somebody let us know
I
the score
know
real quick, Dylan.
I know Courtney know. Courtney know. He just
I
he
see
just
he just
jumped in.
tapped back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody let us know the score real quick because it ain't came back on. The game ain't came back on my TV. I know one of y'all watched it. Dylan was in here. I know he was on.
Somebody give me the score. Cause look, if they winning, I'm gonna have to wait. I ain't gonna turn it on because I don't want to mess up the flow.
88, 89, 85, LA. You see, Yogi said we winning, CJ.
Yeah. There we
Happy
go.
belated birthday too, Yogi. He said we winning, the Lakers winning. The
Yeah.
bubble making things a whole lot different.
Yeah. Yeah. There go.
So yeah, man, I'm gonna let you go, and then like I said, we'll wrap. I'll rap to you tomorrow and stuff like that tomorrow about some other stuff
Okay.
they got going on too, man. Like I said, I appreciate you coming through. I
All right,
normally do it
man.
at the beginning, but
Right.
salute you for coming through. Everything that you're doing in the town, like you're the walking epitome of like meet your statement says, like writing your own story, sticking to your stuff, sticking to your guns, sticking
Right.
to your grounds, keeping your head down and doing what you're doing and getting it done. So I appreciate it, man. The town, we
Man.
salute you. We need more people like you.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you having me on, give me this platform to I mean, to tell my story a little bit, man.
So that's
Appreciate
what
that,
it is.
man. It's all love, man. All
My
love.
God, see, all love for sure. And like I said, I'll rap with you. I'll hit you up tomorrow.
All right, my man.
All right, bet.
All right.